Tides of Ashes event ended a few days ago and we have to wait for a while before the new event come to global. So I think it's the best time to make an update for Path to Nowhere tier list. But before we start, I wanna share my Japanese song playlist to you guys. If you wanna skip it, then feel free to jump into this section of this video. Music has been a part of my daily life since I was 12 years old. Inside my playlist, you will find a variety of Japanese songs and one or two non-Japanese songs, but hey, they sounds really good and quite satisfying. You will find various genres like rock, J-pop, electronica, trap, and some Vocaloids. Of course with a very low amount of Miku songs cause I don't really like most of them, just a few. You will also find a bunch of unpopular artists and songs here, so I hope you will find your new favorite Japanese song here. The last time I made Path to Nowhere tier list video was 2 months ago, and I think this is the best time to do so since I don't know what video to make at the moment. If you have any video requests, then you can put it down on the comment section. And as always, use any sceners you want. You don't have to use every meta characters in your team, and I never tell you to do so even when making this video. This video is only to give you a general overview in which sceners to invest on, especially if you run F2P. So without any further ado, let's jump into it. Unlike my previous tier list video, now this tier list has S+, S and S- tier, because I think this tier is the most crucial one where S+, S and S- tier have a pretty huge gap between them, so I decided to separate them in this video. I will also include the scener that released in Chinese server but hasn't launched in global, so you don't have to watch any other tier list within the next, let's say, 3 months. There are a few changes as well, but I will explain the important stuffs. First, I lower most Endura tier since we won't really need Endura until EX3 stage and they're only decent at early game only. Tides of Ashes allows Summer to have a decent spot where you can finally use her, so I increase her tier a bit from solid B tier to between B plus and A minus. So let's talk about Sinner that has been released in global for a while, Enver. Solid supporter with a very high versatility in both fast and long clears, also both magic and physical teams. Her ultimate and her first passive gives unreal damage bonus to your Sinners. Although her ultimate cost looks pretty high, her Mania Intensify allows her to receive 15% energy recovery buff, and every time enemies on the field feared, she gained 1 energy with 1 second cooldown, and those skills were more than enough to cover up her high energy cost for her ultimate. Also don't forget that you can just use initial energy bonus Cram Branch which allows her to activate her ultimate even faster. Solid SS tier in my book. And then we also have McQueen, which also released in global. A great Umbra sinner that can summon a clone and you can explode the clone to deal physical and core damage within 3x3 square range. The clone can also block an enemy, which also a great bonus. His exclusive current brand allows McQueen's clone to inherit the targeted friendly sinner stat, which allows you to choose whether you need a tankier clone or more damage from the clone. I would say McQueen deserves S- or A+ tier, but I think I have to separate him from the other A rank, so I will give him S- tier here. Next sinner will be Oak, which considered to be a pretty easy skip banner. Her nuking ability is great, however she cannot break any cores, which makes her nuke damage the only reason for you to pull her as an F2P, or if she's your waifu or whatever. There's not much to talk about her, and I give her an S- tier. Dudu is an A rank supporter which comes together with Oak's banner. She's a healer that only heals your sinner that has Phoenix on them, which can be obtained from her ultimate. No Phoenix, no heal. The heal amount is okay, but that requirement lowers the tier that she can actually get. B tier. Darren, SS tier. Go watch my latest video. Insanely broken. Last S tier will be Owo. an Endura that can break course and give crit rate buff to your team. So far the best Endura since you don't really need a defensive Endura in the current meta. However, things can change in the future, so watch out for my next tier list update. For now, I will put her in S- tier as well. And then the last sinner will be Lin, an A rank Umbra. Her abilities looks really fun, especially her ultimate which costs 42 energies but very damn long ultimate range, just like my PP. Most of her skills involves in crit rate buffs for herself and allies, but she's pretty bad at breaking course, so easy B tier. Anyways, that's all for today, goodbye.